Next up for us is race number 8. This is the feature race of the day, the HKSAR Chief Executives Cup 1200 metre Class 1. And it's a really good lineup. Wishful Thinker, first start for Dennis Yip, moved from the Richard Gibson yard, but Gibson does have Rattan with the blinkers back on, and Chad Schofield. Champions Way, one of 3 in the race for John Size, the others being Beauty Legacy. Amazing Star, not trained by John Size, but comes up in class. Shining Ace is Matthew Chadwick, the ride him. Computer Patch up in class, and Victorium up in class as well, after a good season last back end at Happy Valley. These are the horses up at Chung Fa Mark. Champions Way, Fat Turtle, Amazing Star, and Computer Patch. How's the speed look?
It is looking like it's going to be good to slow with Perfect Match and Amazing Star heading the field in front of Computer Patch, having his first start for Tony Cruz. Victorium, nice spot, just over on the leaders back from Fat Turtle. Rattan out 3 wide. Champions Way, first run since the Derby. Shining Ace, and Beauty Legacy is going to try and beat them all from last ball.
First horse we'll have a look at here is Wishful Thinker. He's changed stables, now with Dennis Yip. Zach Purton aboard. The horse is going nice enough. He's drawn well. He's got to carry the big weight, but everything else looks good. And Dennis Yip's got this horse pinging along nicely enough. Beauty Legacy, now he's going to drop back to 1200 metres. He's drawn a bit wide. He did lead in his races in Australia. They have tried to run him with a bit of cover, but he has pulled in some of them. But his win did come fresh here in Hong Kong, so he does go well in a fresh state. And Computer Patch, now his trial was just okay, I thought, but I like this piece of work from him. He's really stretched out nicely enough, and he should be in the perfect position from his barrier draw. Karis Teaton aboard.
All right, well, a number of these coming up in class, the young pretenders, if you like, but Richard Gibson is responsible for one of the horses definitely proven at this level and above. That horse is Rattan.
Richard Rattan, he's been a great horse for your stable for a number of seasons now. We know he goes well fresh. How's he returned for the start of this season?
Yeah, you know, not bad, but you know, as you said, you know, he's turning 7 now, and you know, his best days are certainly behind him. You know, has he got enough freshness and mental preparation to be ready first day? But you know, I think his days against the big boys are over. So you know, there are few opportunities for the horses rated at this sort of rating.
What was your assessment of his trial last week?
You know, very much par. You know, he always trials well. He's, you know, he's a clean-winded horse, and yeah, you're right. His best run is when he runs fresh.
Definitely. And what will you be telling Chad Schofield with regards to the draw with him?
Yeah, a bit awkward, the draw. You know, we're aware of other horses in the race, obviously. You know, the draw's got to be a negative as well.
Another horse in the race, Wishful Thinker, has his first run for the Dennis Yip stable. He's a horse that obviously had great success for your stable. When he left your stable, did you think his best days were behind him, or did he have more to offer?
You know, of course, I'm going to say he's nailed on to win the champion sprint this year. But no, more seriously, you know, I think results have shown he's been a better horse than Rattan, off equal weight certainly. He'll be suited to the 12. And yeah, you know, he's another great horse. We took him from 70 to 120, so you know, it's a bit of a laugh or cry moment running against him.
You're a trainer that's had great success here in big races, the Vars, the Cup, the Derby, Richard. We're starting the new season here in Hong Kong. What are your feelings like coming into the new season? What are your expectations for the stable?
You know, we're low on numbers. We've got a lot of young horses in Australia at the moment, so a lot will depend on those guys coming through. But we're starting the season low on numbers, so the runners we do have, we've got to count.
And he's only got the 2 mark on this opening day, but they've got, both of them got some sort of chance, I think, Rattan and Heart Conquered.
Actually like Rattan's trial, Andrew, down the straight over 1,000 metres. He was hard held and hit the line nicely. Goes into this race fresh, hasn't been seen since the end of May, so might suit him here.
Yeah, blinkers will go back on him as well. Just a little query I had was, as Richard pointed out, he has got an awkward draw.
Yeah, good answer for Wishful Thinker as well. Nailed on to win a big race this season. All right, that's Rattan. Saw a few of the others in those replays as well. This is Beauty Legacy, so we're going to have a look at him at the start. This is the back end of last season, Mark. Over the 1,600 metres, we're looking at him here, and he did have a habit of just getting a little bit keen. Circumstances against him here, I suppose, to a certain extent.
Yeah, he gets fired right up here, and he'll charge through the middle in just a moment's time in this replay. He still has to be a work in progress, Paul. This is his trial more recently on the 25th of August. He runs 3rd in this, and Shining Ace comes out of it as well.
Yeah, just slightly slow out, wasn't he? Once again, Beauty Legacy. Now, he has drawn 11, so if he is slow out, I'm be interested to see what tactics they do with him. As I mentioned, he did lead one in his races in Australia, but they have tried to educate him here in Hong Kong and give him that bit of cover as well. He does go well fresh. That's one thing in his favour.
But back now to the 1,200 metres, they should be going quick enough, Mark, that they won't have to worry about those sort of issues.
And the other thing in his favour we just saw in that trial too, Andrew, the horse on his outside after the start got really fired up, wanted to get the head up and the mouth open, and he stayed fairly relaxed. So that's a big plus in his favour.
All right, OK, so that's Beauty Legacy quite comprehensively dealt with. Neil Callan will get the ride with Joe Moreira going with Champion's Way. But our favourite, Paul, is Computer Patch. You quite like him too?
Yeah, I really like him. I'm going to make him the best of the day, Computer Patch. I think he's a really progressive horse. He comes in with a lightweight. He's got the perfect draw. He's going to be in the right position. So that's exactly where I've got him. I've got him on top there, Computer Patch. Fat Turtle, I liked his trial leading into the race. He comes in nicely as well from barrier number 4. Beauty Legacy, the 1,200, as you guys talked about, I think will suit this horse because they will go that little bit quicker. And Victorium's not out of it either. I know he's come up at a big price, but with the lightweight, he's progressive as well. 10, 5, 7, 11, but really like the 10 in this.
With the 10 also, it's just such a good field. You could have about 4 selections and still miss the winner, but 10 on top, Computer Patch has won 3 from 7. 2 of them over 1,200 metres on the A course at Sha Tin, which is what the track is on Sunday. Rattan to run second, cheek pieces off, blinkers go back on. Just a lovely trial from him. 6 perfect match, 7 starts last season, 3 wins, 2 placings, placed at Group 3 car in the Premier's Cup and a Class 1 at 1,400 metre as well, and a Champion's Way. First start since the Derby. He's just there more than cover. He did get away in that last little bit of the trial too. 10, 2, 6 and 3.
When I saw the entries, Computer Patch was the first name that jumped out at me, but I looked at the trials, the track work, he got pushed further and further down the order. I'm going wide. Victorium, an amazing star. My top 2 there in the feature. 2 more races to go then. Back with race number 9 right after this.